According to the dictionary, an apostate is one who leaves a religion. According to the Watchtower, unless an adherent believes the full range of Watchtower teachings, they are an apostate, and according to them, an apostate is the worst thing a person can be. For not only Jehovah's Witnesses, but Mormons, Scientologists, and many other groups, the word apostate can conjure up fear like no other. For these groups, the specter of the apostate bogeyman looms so large, the word mentioned so many times, in such vitriolic terms, one would think that the Bible mentions apostates by equal measure. Therefore, it is worth examining the instances of this word in the Bible, in particular in the New World Translation. If you were to venture a guess, how many times do you think the word apostate or apostasy occur in the New Testament? 5 times? 10 times? 20? How about 2? Once in 2 Thessalonians 2:3, in connection with the rise of the man of lawlessness. Another time at Acts chapter 21 verse 21, in connection with an accusation made at the Apostle Paul by the authoritarian religious leaders. A good question to ask, was Paul an apostate? If the only time somebody is accused of being an apostate in the New Testament is when this label is aimed at a Christian, and an apostle at that, does this not tell us something? Perhaps such a label has more to say about the accusers than the accused. If we study this word in the original Greek, though, apostasia, it is not a specialized word as some would use it today. It merely means a falling away, defection, forsaking. Nor in these 2 instances are these words describing what people are as a label, but describing a certain type of action or course. Let us move on to the Old Testament or the Hebrew Scriptures. An often cited Watchtower proof text is Proverbs 11:9. By his mouth the apostate brings his neighbor to ruin, but by knowledge the righteous are rescued. However, the word here that the Watchtower translates apostate is haneaf, which means hypocritical, godless, profane, hypocrite, irreligious. No other translation uses the word apostate or haneaf. Even the Greek Septuagint uses another word that means destitute of reverential awe toward God, condemning God, impious. There are many times that the New World Translation translates the word haneaf as apostate when really this is not the most equivalent word. Looking at the Septuagint as a guide to how to translate the Hebrew to the Greek, the Hebrew word mared would be the closest equivalent to the word apostasia. But interestingly, the New World Translation does not often translate the word mared accordingly, while the translators of the Greek Septuagint did. For instance, take Joshua chapter 22 verse 16. This is the story of the tribes east of the Jordan building a commemorative altar, and the tribes west of the Jordan believing they were committing apostasy. But what did those tribes west of the Jordan do? Did they cease communication? Did they shoot first, ask questions later? No, they looked into the matter. They had the people explain themselves. They looked at the other side of the story. Perhaps there is a lesson in this for us today.